Red Dot United has issued a strong call for Singapore's Electoral Boundaries Review Committee to be led by an independent body, rather than being managed by the civil service under the Prime Minister's office. This appeal was articulated in a detailed statement released by the party on Wednesday, 14th August, following concerns raised by Progress Singapore Party non-constituency members of Parliament about gerrymandering in the recent parliamentary debate. RDU's statement, titled Ensuring Fairness in Singapore's Electoral Boundaries Review Process, a call for independence and transparency, argues that the current structure of the EBRC raises questions about its impartiality. The EBRC, as it stands, is perceived to be under the influence of the ruling party. Given that the Elections Department is housed within the PMO, this setup creates a potential conflict of interest that undermines public confidence in the fairness of our electoral processes. The statement reads, "The party pointed to historical incidents, such as the creation of Macpherson's single-member constituency in 1994 at the request of then Prime Minister Goh Chok Tong, as evidence of possible political influence. The Macpherson SMC incident is a stark reminder that political considerations have, in the past, influenced the drawing of electoral boundaries. This is precisely why we need an independent body to oversee the process," RDU emphasised. RDU further criticised the current process, stating that it lacks transparency and accountability. Without clear explanations and justifications for the changes in electoral boundaries, the public is left in the dark. This secrecy erodes trust and fuels suspicions of gerrymandering. The statement continued. To address these concerns, RDU proposed that the electoral boundaries review process be managed by an independent committee outside of the PMO's control. The party suggested that the President of Singapore should convene the EBRC and appoint its members from various agencies to ensure a balanced and transparent process. By having the President appoint the committee members, we can introduce a layer of neutrality and ensure that the review process is free from political influence," RDU stated. RDU also called for the EBRC to include detailed justifications for any boundary changes in its reports, supported by factual data. Transparency is key to maintaining public trust. The EBRC should explain why boundaries are redrawn, with facts and figures to support their decisions. This would not only enhance accountability, but also reassure the public that the process is fair, the party argued. This call from RDU comes on the heels of a motion put forward by PSP NCMPs last week, where Ms. Hazel Power described gerrymandering as an act of disrespect for voters. In response to these concerns, Minister in charge of the Public Service, Mr. Chan Chin Sing, defended the EBRC's independence, stating that the committee operates objectively and is insulated from party politics. He emphasised that the EBRC, which has not yet been convened for the next general election, does not have access to voting information and therefore does not base its recommendations on voting patterns. The EBRC does not consult the PAP or any other political party. Party politics do not come into this exercise, Mr. Chan said, adding that the committee comprises senior civil servants with no party allegiance, ensuring that its processes are insulated from party politics. However, when Mr. Pritam Singh, Workers' Party chief and leader of the opposition, directly questioned Mr. Chan about gerrymandering, Mr. Chan did not provide a direct response. Instead, he reiterated his explanation of gerrymandering in other countries and left it to members of the House and the public to draw their own conclusions. This call from RDU adds to the ongoing discourse around the independence of Singapore's electoral processes, following motions raised by other opposition parties in recent months.